My, what a beautiful card. Welcome back everyone to the Spiritual Social. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Omega of all cards in the Major Arcana deck. The card that actually closes up the cycle, the world. If the Fool is the Alpha, the world is the Omega. The world is about fulfillment, completion, not necessarily. Some people would associate it with an ending, but I wouldn't necessarily call it an ending, because as you can see, the Ouroboros, the tail that is eating its the snake that is eating its tail, refers to a situation that is infinite, that is always playing upon itself. So an ending includes a beginning, long live the king is dead, long live the king. So the world is about fulfillment. It is about success. When it appears in a tarot spread, it usually is interpreted in love readings as you mean the world to a person. And in normal personal readings about your life path, it is about you being on your life path and you following exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You can see that the mermaid here has completed her quest. She is happily celebrating, and she knows that what she has completed now marks her entry into a new cycle. So the ending is the beginning is the end. In other decks, the world is represented by the god Shiva, the destroyer and the creator. So it's about union of opposites, about male and female principles. It is all about reconciling duress with tenderness, sweetness with power, femininity with masculinity, vulnerability with strength. In other cards, the world is represented by Kuan Yin, the goddess of prosperity and benevolence that lifts the soul up from the muck and delivers them into the higher spheres. So it's a card about being caught in between, halfway in the gutter and the stars, looking up at the stars, as Oscar Wilde used to say. Kuan Yin also marks a sort of spiritual development. So much like the god Shiva is represented here, the universe rather than the world is what guides us. It's what replenishes us. It's what help us create and manifest our lives. So there is such a thing as reconciling human willpower, which we all do and have, with divine faith, with a sense of somehow reaching your limit, and then you have to allow yourself and let go, allow yourself to be held by the powerful forces of the universe that open new paths for you where you thought that there were only walls before. I really like how this card is interpreted in the Dreaming Way Tarot, where instead of a deity or a Vestal that has completed her journey, the world is represented by almost like a grandfather-like figure that is resting near an ivy. And it's all about finding a sense of completion. It's almost like reaching your pension age or retirement and relaxing in your garden, being in complete accord as a human being with the powerful forces of nature and just giving into it, feeling as if your work here is done. So it could be, when this card appears in your deck, it could be a situation where you are completing something, graduating from something. You have mastered a situation. A relationship has reached its full potential, but it could always transform into something new. So the world is open. It always leaves space for newness to come in, new change, an infusion of bright, prosperous energy. The world is a fantastic card. We start from the Fool, risky, young and innovative, and we push on through the entire deck with the energies changing, only to complete with doors bright open. Human willpower, divine faith. This is what makes the world magical.